Namaste. How are you doing today? It's fantastic to see so many faces here. OnePlus turns 12 today. Welcome to our birthday party! I always love this time of year. Honestly, it's a highlight of my calendar. It's a reunion. It's a special chance to welcome those just starting their OnePlus journey and to catch up with the long-standing supporters and partners who have been with us all along. And what is a party without some special guests? We have got a great evening for you all tonight. India's most dynamic people are working with us now. Yes, you are right. Some of them have joined us here tonight, and will be taken to the stage later. You know, we live in a world that often asks us to follow the rules. But OnePlus has always stood with those who choose their own path. Whether you are a dreamer, an innovator, or an explorer, or simply someone who lives life on your own terms, we are here to celebrate your spirit of never settle. Our story began in a small, simple office with a group of passionate young people, just bursting with energy and crazy ideas. Over the past 12 years, we have grown into a brand truly loved by users across the world. And it's always amazing to meet you in person. The first time when we met Indian users face-to-face was unforgettable. They brought gifts, handwritten letters, and their enthusiasm was overwhelming. We took countless photos. And the Red Cable Club was literally born in India when our founder Pete saw the charging stations filled with red cables right here in Bengaluru airport. It showed him how deeply we were loved and how OnePlus was becoming the smarter choice for a growing community. We have always believed that our best products are built together with our community. Together, we have redefined what it means to be a true flagship. In display, we pioneered smoothness from 90 Hz to 165 Hz, making every interaction incredibly fluid. We evolved from leading camera systems to the Hasselblad partnership, and now to the Detail Max engine for lifelike clarity. We led the charge, yes, with the speed from 30 watts to 150 watts SuperVOOC. Above all, we have redefined the performance. We consistently adopted the latest Qualcomm Snapdragon chipsets and pushed the RAM from 8 GB to the current was fastest 16 GB with our chip architecture. Fast and smooth has always been our legacy. Thank you. And there is no one better to talk about the journey we have been on and what is next than our founder Pete. Let's hear from the man who started it all.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Pete. It's been a while since our last event in Bengaluru. That was 2019, when we launched the OnePlus 7 series. Today, finally, we're back in Bengaluru, and this time to celebrate OnePlus's 12th anniversary and unveil our awaited flagship, OnePlus 15R, and our brand new tablet. 12 years ago, when we first shouted, "Never settle," some were inspired and felt instantly empowered. Others, of course, challenged us. Who are you to say that? Never settle, for me and for OnePlus, has never been just a slogan. It really does mean something. That no matter how the industry changes or how noisy the market becomes, we must never forget why we started, and that is to create products that truly deliver something of value to our users. Our global community has grown to over 8 million. And in the process, we've seen many of you move from campus to the workplace. We've seen strangers from opposite ends of the planet become best friends. We're honored and gratified when we hear the most authentic voices and capture the most cutting-edge inspiration. So today, standing here, I can say without hesitation, every generation of OnePlus products is made not only by us, it's a co-creation, growing together with you generation by generation. There's a core user need that we know, a device that's a reliable companion for a seamless experience in all life scenarios. This has guided our technological investments in fast and smooth performance, in personalized AI, and authentic imagery. OnePlus 15 series is our latest flagship lineup. We sincerely hope it meets your expectations and helps you achieve power on, limits off.
Thank you, Pete. Last month, we launched the OnePlus 15, a powerhouse designed for those who dare to push limits. It's faster, smarter, and more intuitive, crafted for every trailblazer. I'm thrilled to share that the OnePlus 15 has achieved our best ever sales in its segment with nearly 50% growth over the previous generation. Thank you for all your support. Today, we are here. We are proud to introduce another beast to the OnePlus 15 series, the OnePlus 15R, the world's first device powered by Snapdragon 8 Gen 5. Raw power meets sleek design. If you crave speed and performance without compromises, this one is for you. Let's rise as one to power on, limits off. Now, I will hand the stage over to JP.
I'm JP, and it's great to be here in India again. I'll tell you what, this is a lot bigger than the last birthday party I went to. That was 30 kids and one cake. There's 2,000 of you here. It's the Bahubali of birthday parties. I learned that. Also, I don't think I've ever been to a live stream birthday party either, so hello to all of you watching online and the people standing next to the camera. I got to watch the OnePlus 15 live stream while chatting with you in the comments. I'm afraid this time you'll have to do without me, but there is some really good news. If you're in India, North America, or select European markets, you can be in with a chance of winning a OnePlus 15R or a OnePlus Pad Go 2 just for watching this stream and answering some questions about it. Head to our X account at x.com/OnePlus to find out more. So OnePlus 15, right? I can't believe that was already a month ago. Our ultimate performance flagship smashed expectations thanks to some amazing firsts and some brilliant technology. It all started with the world's fastest mobile CPU, the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5. The industry's first always-on 120 frames per second gameplay. The industry's first 1.5K 165 Hz display. And the industry's highest instant touch sampling rate at 3,200 Hz. Plus faster wireless connectivity and improved range with our Wi-Fi G2 chip. All powered by a 7,300 milliamp hour battery. Then comes our software, right? PlusMind and OxygenOS 16, built to make modern day life smooth and burdenless. And our Detail Max engine, which uses computational photography to improve day, night, and motion shots. And the ability to record 4K, 120 frames per second Dolby Vision movies. That's a lot, right? But what do you expect with our ultimate performance flagship? We've had some truly amazing comments from the media and influencers on the OnePlus 15, including on its amazing battery and performance. But it's also been brilliant to see what you guys and other professionals have made of OnePlus 15's advanced features. Just look at some of this content shot by 4 professionals, including National Geographic cinematographer Shaz Jung, using OnePlus 15 and its 4K 120 frames per second Dolby Vision mode. Genuinely, it's amazing. But of course, Today, we're here to talk to you about OnePlus 15R, the legendary R series, the latest device to come from it. But before we do that, does anyone want to guess what R stands for? At OnePlus, we don't just force you into one thing. We're driven by our users, by you guys. So we asked our community what R devices mean to them. And of course, we got some amazing answers. But at the core of all of this was performance. And of course, right? It's true that R series for us is always about performance. That's why our R series devices always pack three things. 1, a powerful chipset. 2, a stunning display. And 3, a massive battery. And Bengaluru, I'm proud to say that OnePlus 15R sets new benchmarks in all three of these areas. Check this out. Introducing the OnePlus 15R. Let's start by talking about the design of this beauty. You'll see that it shares a lot in common with OnePlus 15. And that's because both devices have been built to provide excellent in-hand comfort. That's always in our DNA. It's something we're proud to continue to. We've made a range of subtle changes like new, bigger corners designed to feel comfortable when you're holding the phone for extended periods. A smoother transition to the phone's mid-frame. And a redesigned camera bump built to cut down on fatigue, whether you're holding the phone horizontally or vertically. And a new ultrasonic fingerprint sensor too, which means we get a really comfortable position to unlock your phone, as well as unlocking it lightning fast. You'll feel all of these benefits and more, whichever OnePlus 15R colorway you pick. So let's go through them. First, charcoal black, which creates a really clean-looking black with a warm, soft touch. Next, you've already met Mint Breeze. This is a crisp green that mesmerizes with its subtle shimmer. And both of these colorways feature our velvet glass technology and are available worldwide. But here in India, you can also choose electric violet. Hello. A third colorway, which has been built from fiberglass and uses a special coating, fiberglass fans, to imprint the word ACE deep in the design. Perfect for those of you looking to declare yourself as gaming aces. I'm also really excited to say that OnePlus 15R also features the most complete IP ratings in the industry, the same as OnePlus 15. That's IP66, IP68, IP69, and IP69K. Which basically means the phone can survive anything, including powerful water jets. Confession, in previous keynotes, I've tested this out in a water tank, but I did some research, and OnePlus 15R can actually survive hotter water than me, up to 80 degrees Celsius, which, fun fact, is enough to cause me serious burns live here on stage in Bengaluru. And I feel we're getting on so well, but I'm not going to do that for you. Instead, I'm going to hand over to my buddy Rudolph to tell you all about OnePlus 15R's performance.
So, let's talk about performance. Like JP mentioned, OnePlus 15R is going to set 3 new benchmarks in chipset, display, and the battery. So, let's walk through them one by one. First, let's talk about the chipset of OnePlus 15R. Today, I'm thrilled to announce that OnePlus 15R will be the world's first device to launch Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Gen 5. Now, thank you. This chipset is actually jointly defined and jointly optimized by OnePlus and Qualcomm. So, what you get is a 36% faster CPU, 11% faster GPU, and 46% better AI performance. That means faster performance, better graphics, and smarter AI. Pairing with this chipset is an ultra-fast RAM, together with the world's fastest ROM available, which is UFS 4.1. Now, to fully release the performance, we are also adding a 360 cryo-velocity cooling system. Let's take a look. On the front, what you have is a piece of aerogel for better heat dissipation. In the middle, it's a massive 3D vapor chamber. Actually, what makes it interesting is the 3D design. That means it wraps around the chipset. So it's kind of like a tailor-made air conditioning for the processor. Not to mention, this vapor chamber is also made of an ultra-slim hand-tearable steel. So that means there's greater space for the vapor to flow inside. Now, on the back, what you have is an additional layer of graphite so that the phone will always stay cool to the touch. Now, with all of these efforts, the total cooling area of OnePlus 15R is 43,940 square millimeters. This is actually the biggest ever in the history of OnePlus. So, it is time to put it to some tests, right? Let's check out the benchmark scores first. On Antutu, we score over 3.3 million. And on Geekbench Multicore, we score over 10,200, both of which are actually higher than the typical score you get with last year's Snapdragon 8 Elite. Now, let's check out the daily usage. You will find that the OnePlus 15R is super smooth in app switching. Okay, I know you might start to challenge me now. Isn't this something that you've started talking about, starting with the Oxygen OS 15? Okay, I get that. Let's now one-up the test. So we're now doing app switch with a floating window. And as you can see, on the left or on the right, there are always misses from time to time, right? But OnePlus 15R maintains a silky smooth performance. Just as you think that we are done, sorry, we're not done yet. We're now going to do app switch with a floating window at 45 degrees Celsius. Check out misses. Again, doesn't respond, right? But what about OnePlus 15R? It's always silky smooth, never miss a tap. So, now that we know what kind of power this chipset has, we want to do more. We want to fully boost the potential of this chipset. That's why we are bringing OP Gaming Core. In this smartphone industry, you might have heard a lot about things like stable 120 frames per second gameplay. It is time to open a new chapter. Introducing always on 120 frames per second gameplay. That means when you're playing games like Mobile Legends Bang Bang, it's ultra smooth experience. There's no frame drop, no lag. So, this is how good this chipset can be when we join our hands together with Qualcomm. Now, to understand more about the partnership between OnePlus and Qualcomm, I'd like to invite Sora Arora, Head of Business from Qualcomm India, onto the stage. Let's welcome.
Namaskara, Bengaluru. Hello, good evening, friends from media, partners. A special shout out to all the OnePlus community members sitting out there and Snapdragon insiders and people who are watching us live. How does it feel to be at the 12th birthday party? I feel great. At Qualcomm, Snapdragon 8 series is a promise. It's a promise of premium experiences. Performance, cutting-edge innovation, that defines what a mobile should be. When you have a Snapdragon 8 series chipset powering your phone, you know the performance will shine. Last year, with Snapdragon 8 Elite, we built on the commitment by pushing boundaries of what is possible on a mobile platform. We introduced custom Orion CPU to the mobile platform for the very first time. Research shows, and it's a fact backed up by the data, premium segment is growing, and we are here to offer portfolio of chipsets to cater that demand. This is why we have expanded our premium portfolio this year with 8 Elite and 8 Base completing our lineup. The Snapdragon 8 Gen 5 utilizes the same 3nm process node as 8 Elite Gen 5, delivering improved power efficiency across the board. Both chipsets feature a custom-built Qualcomm Orion CPU, our innovative sliced architecture Adreno GPU. Apart from these, they also incorporate latest neural processing unit for all the AI tasks you want to do on your phone. Display processing unit for the fluid display you want to experience. The image signaling processor for all the vibrant and crisper images you click. Through our strategic and early collaboration, Qualcomm and OnePlus have together worked to optimize Snapdragon 8 Gen 5, unlocking its full potential on the OnePlus 15R to meet the evolving needs of the consumers. We thank OnePlus for the long-standing partnership from day one, and we look forward to working with them in future as well, continue bringing more exciting next-generation products to our users globally. It's always a pleasure to be in between you all. And I always enjoy whenever I'm with you guys, but now I would like to thank you all and would like to call back on stage Rudolph.
So, now let's move on to talk about the second area where we're going to set a new benchmark, the display. And I'm proud to announce that OnePlus 15R will come with a game-changing 165Hz display. This is actually the segment's first 165Hz display. So, with visuals loading at 165 frames per second, we want to bring fast and smooth to a new level. Actually, with a 165Hz display, when you play games like 165 frames per sec, what you get is not one, not two, but 3 unfair advantages. It means you can see opponents earlier, you can aim easier, and you get to fire your shots faster. Now, I mentioned 15R is a powerful beast, right? So we put it to some test. This is 90 minutes of Call of Duty Mobile on 165 frames per sec, non-stop. Check out how OnePlus 15R maintains a very silky smooth frame rate. In fact, it's almost always on 165 frames per sec. And fun fact, our 165 frames per sec is actually even more stable than other phones' 120 frames per sec gameplay. Now, having a 165Hz display is not enough. We want to boost the full potential of it. That's why we're also adding a touch response chip, with which we deliver the industry's highest instant touch sampling rate at 3,200 Hz. Let's just check out some comparison. You will find that with the touch response chip, OnePlus 15R is always one step ahead, because we know every millisecond counts. That also means in daily usage, even after 1 million swipes continuously, there's no unwanted touch or ghost taps. This is just how smooth this display is. Okay, while we're at it, let's talk about more specs about this display. In daylight, it can bright up all the way up to 1,800 nits full screen. And at night, it can dim all the way down to 1 nit when you use this feature, reduce white point. Let's take a look at the comparison. This is a photo that I took in a completely dark room. Now, you will find that with one nit, the OnePlus 15R is a lot darker, which means there's less eye strain. And that's not all. It's also about features like eye comfort reminders, which reminds you to keep a healthy viewing distance from your phone. Or features like the eye comfort mode in gaming. It's all about a better, more comfortable viewing experience. So with all of these efforts, OnePlus 15R is certified by TÜV Rheinland with Intelligent Eye Care 5.0. So that's everything about the display. Now let's move on to the third area, battery. It is my pleasure to announce that OnePlus 15R will come with our biggest battery ever. This is a massive 7,400 milliamp hour battery. Thank you. So yes, you heard us right. With OnePlus 15R, we are opening up a new era of 7,000 plus milliamp battery. Now, to see how great this battery is, let's just check out a video. Thank you. You know, actually, when we were shooting that video, we knew it's going to be a long one, but we just didn't expect it to be that long. And by the time we finally finished that shooting, one of our team members asked me, like, hey, do you want to stay here until the 15R shuts down? I said, no, I want to go home now. Because, you know, if you do the math, there's like 36 hours for 90%, which means for the final 10%, you have to stay there for 4 more hours. Enough is enough. So, now, having a big battery is not enough. We also bring the fast charging because it's always our DNA. So that is why we are also bringing 80-watt SuperVOOC fast charging, which means when you're in a hurry, with just 23 minutes of charge, you can easily get 50% of power that will easily last you through the day. Bypass charging is also coming to OnePlus 15R, which means when you play games with your charger connected, there's no excessive heat. Now, of course, all of this power is about sharing, right? That is why reverse charging is also supported. That means if you have a USB-C to C cable, you can reverse charge your friends' phones. So, we've talked about the chipset, the battery, the display. Now, Wi-Fi is also our focus, because in our community survey, we heard your pain point. Ping is really an issue, because anytime if the ping climbs over 100 milliseconds or 200 milliseconds, you will start to feel the lag. That is why we're also adding a Wi-Fi chip on OnePlus 15R. This Wi-Fi chip can make OnePlus 15R 50% faster than other devices when connected to the same Wi-Fi. So, check out this comparison. You'll find that when you're running a speed test, the OnePlus 15R always has a step ahead. But that's not all. it also means you will have better long-range connectivity, so that when you're traveling from room to room or floor to floor, you will find that OnePlus 15R always has a super stable ping. Now, you know they say, with great power comes great responsibility. That is why you can also share your hotspot better. In fact, you can now get up to 1.6 times faster network sharing and up to 27 meters longer distance sharing with this Wi-Fi chip. There's one more thing I want to say. I'm proud to announce that in India, we have worked with TP-Link to further reduce Wi-Fi congestion, which means, because you know sometimes the Wi-Fi can get crowded, right? You could have people watching videos, downloading files, or like joining a phone call, and in the end, there could be a traffic jam in your Wi-Fi signal. So, with this partnership together with TP-Link, we are able to make sure that OnePlus 15R can get up to 82% more stable ping, even in Wi-Fi congestion. So, by now, one thing is for sure. OnePlus 15R is a performance flagship with 3 chips. It's just power trinity. So I have talked about chipset, display, and I've talked about battery and connectivity. Usually that's everything you have to talk about when you talk about performance. But there's still one small thing that I want to mention, and that is the gyroscope. It sounds small, but it could matter a lot, because in gaming, the gyroscope is like your third hand. If you have a good gyroscope, you can do all the micro adjustments. That is why this time on OnePlus 15R, we are bringing a UAV-grade gyroscope, with which we deliver the industry's highest plus-minus 4,000 degrees per second on a gyroscope, which means it's precise and it's accurate. Check out this comparison. You will find that even after quick swiping, the OnePlus 15R can always maintain an accurate aim without any drift. That is just how good this gyro is. So, this is everything about the performance of OnePlus 15R. It comes with the world's first Snapdragon 8 Gen 5. It has the segment's first 165Hz display, and it has our biggest battery ever. Not to mention, it downloads the same touch response chip, same Wi-Fi chip, and same gyroscope from the OnePlus 15. Now, I want to invite someone on stage to share his take on the OnePlus 15R. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing our special guest.
Namaste, everyone. It's a pleasure being here, to be honest. I know that you guys must be thinking, a gamer at such a major launch event. But Tumhara Bhai is here. Because time is changing. And you all know, for a pro BGMI player like me, consistency is everything. In a tournament, one missed shot or a small lag can change the whole game. So that device in our hand isn't just a phone. It's the most critical piece of equipment. To be honest, I've been using this new phone for quite a while now. And I have to say, the performance is seriously impressive. It's not just about good numbers on paper or something. It's just about the real advantage it gives you in the game. So let me tell you about 3 things that were really impressive for me. So I'm a gyro player, so aim precision matters a lot to me. The gyro in this phone is perfectly tuned, smooth, and very responsive. It helps with tiny adjustments, making long-range sprays and headshots more stable. A lot of people didn't even believe that I play using 2 thumbs. And that's when people started calling me a hacker. But if your thumbs are quick enough to really understand how the gyroscope works, then it's completely possible. The second big thing is the touch response. The display on this phone is a really game changer. Every tap, swipe, or shot registers instantly. In close range fights where reaction needs to be lightning fast, this makes the difference that gives an edge to win those fights. And then there's the cooling. For pro players who game for long hours, and when the phone heats up, performance drops and lag kicks in. That's the real issue now. But the cooling system here is excellent. Even during long and intense sessions, the phone stays cool and the gameplay starts smooth. I can run high graphics settings from the first match to the last zone without any drop. So overall, the precise gyro, instant touch response, and the stable performance, because of great cooling, comes together to create a phone that's truly made for gamers. It doesn't just help you keep up with you, it actually helps to perform at your very best and lets the hacker inside you shine. Thank you, everyone.
Speaking of winning streaks, let's talk about the latest version of our beloved operating system, Oxygen OS. Oxygen OS 16 has been built to help you express your personality, to get creative, to get playful, to be uniquely yours. And we've done that by building personalization into every part of Oxygen OS. That starts with your home screen, which is now more playfully smooth than ever. You can now resize your favorite apps into different scalable sizes, or you can send them gliding across the screen in a really smooth, satisfying motion. And you know, that got us thinking, where else could we build in motion? So, meet your new motion lock screen. You can now turn your motion photos into a dynamic lock screen so your device feels as alive as your memories. Or you can play videos directly on your lock screen, injecting motion and personality into every single glance. And of course, both formats support depth effect, so your subject pops beautifully from the background. Plus, we've also tweaked our always-on display tech to make that even better. So when you go from your AOD to your lock screen, you'll still see the subject vividly popping out. It's customization reinvented. And it's absolutely stunning. As you explore more of Oxygen OS 16, you'll see elements glow intuitively and light evolve organically. And plus, for a little touch of magic, open your weather app and you can get a beautifully stunning, live, starry sky. Honestly, it looks even better when you get lots of OnePlus 15R devices together. Next, let's talk about OnePlus AI. It's all about smoothly helping you work smart, play hard, and be your true self. We've updated lots of our AI tools to make them even better, like our improved AI editing tools in your photo app. Tools like AI on Blur and AI Reflection Eraser, or the latest version of our AI Portrait Glow, which has been tuned for every skin tone. Now, I get what you're thinking. That's easy for me to say and harder to prove, right? Well, earlier on, I took a selfie with a couple of our community members. Guys, where are you? Are you here? Yo, good. Check out the difference AI Portrait Glow made to this picture. I really should have opened my eyes more. We're also launching a new feature we're calling AI Play Lab, full of fun stuff like Party Up, which is a new way to bring a still photo to life. What does it do? Again, same guys. Let's see what happens. I wish I danced like that. I really do not, but maybe that's the point. AI is all about making you your best ever self, so maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it's a good thing that I dance that well with AI. Anyway, all of these tools are fun and clever and great for messing about with new friends. But earlier this year, we introduced a feature designed to completely revolutionize your day-to-day life. We called it Plus Mind, and it's your personal intelligence. It's designed to help you navigate through the absolute ocean of data and feeds and content and everything we swim through every day, right up to our necks. All you need to do is press the plus key on the side of your phone or swipe up with 3 fingers. And whatever is on your phone screen gets sent to your mind space with an AI-generated summary. Well, we were listening to your feedback, and you can now send long screenshots to Mindspace too. Or hold down the plus key to send voice memos of up to a minute, all ready for you to find easily at a later date. And I say easily because with OxygenOS 16, we've made it even easier to find that content again by connecting Mindspace with Google Gemini. To help me explain these changes, I'd like to welcome Anirban Nandi, Country Director of Android Partnerships from Google, to tell us more.
A big welcome to everyone here and who are watching us online. At Google, we always believe that powerful technologies need to be helpful as well. We have been working closely with OnePlus to bring some of the incredibly helpful innovation to the user. With Mindspace, OnePlus user can unlock Gemini benefit like never before. The OnePlus app, Mindspace, is a personal memory app where you can save the things that matter to you. Gemini can pull information from your captured content and take action with Mindspace. For example, creating a summary, creating a plan, a tailored recommendation maybe, a lot more. Let's see with an example. With holiday season coming, definitely holiday travel is in my mind, and I like to plan my holiday travel in detail. So I keep saving a mix of things in Mindspace. For example, the inspiration, the bucket list item, maybe a themed restaurant, some upcoming live events, and things like that. Now, for my upcoming Dubai trip, I asked Gemini to create an itinerary for me. Gemini then worked with Mindspace, as you see here, to give me a tailored recommendation. Isn't that amazing? But the magic does not stop here. When I wanted Gemini to give me more customized information based on my specific ask, Gemini, along with Mindspace, delivered that again. And all this information comes with a seamless flow where information gets saved in OnePlus Note. So as you see here, Gemini makes life easier along with Mindspace. The information stored in Mindspace then get delivered as an action via Gemini. Now, Gemini with Mindspace is not only about life hack. We have taken a major leap towards creativity with our Nano Banana Pro. Built on Gemini 3 Pro, Nano Banana Pro uses Gemini's state-of-the-art reasoning and real-life knowledge to visualize information better than ever before. Let's take and see a few examples. You can use Nano Banana Pro for advanced text rendering and localization and generate clear and accurate text with an image, a crucial feature for mockup. Moreover, the language here can be localized in multiple different languages. It is also super helpful when you need to create a more accurate factual representation, like a biology diagram or a historical map or an infographics. Gemini converts the text to all these different diagrams. And you can do all this with a precision control and higher resolution. Nano Banana Pro offers enhancement of your creation with camera angle changing, color grading, aspect ratio control, so many more. There is a lot of power in the hand of the creator with Nano Banana Pro, with Gemini, with OnePlus. And to make all this exciting, we now have Google AI Pro absolutely free for 3 months with select OnePlus flagship devices such that you can use the power of latest Gemini model and video generation feature like VO 3.1. We are incredibly proud of this partnership with OnePlus to bring such powerful, helpful innovation to users. Thank you for having me. Let me call Rudolph back on the stage.
So, now let's talk about the camera. First, let's take a look at the hardware of the camera on OnePlus 15R. On the back, what you'll find is a 50-megapixel main camera that comes with OIS. This is actually the same camera sensor you found on the OnePlus 15, which is Sony's IMX906. Together with it is an 8-megapixel ultra-wide, which has a field of view of 112 degrees, so that you can capture wide landscapes or group photos. Now, let's take a look at some photos shot on the OnePlus 15R. From 0.6x to 1x, 2x, and 5x. Let's continue to talk about the front camera. On the front, what you'll find is a 32-megapixel front camera that supports autofocus. So the benefit of autofocus is that, let's say when you are shooting a group photo, it will make sure that everyone's face stays clear. Or if you like vlogging, let's say when you are showing something in front of the camera, it will capture that in very clear focus. So take a look at these samples shot on the front camera of OnePlus 15R. Whether it's day or night, it's all stunning. Now, we want to fully maximize the potential of this hardware setup. That's why we're also bringing our proprietary camera tech, the Detail Max engine. Actually, after we launched the Detail Max engine on the OnePlus 15, we have received quite positive feedback. People love the clarity that it can pull out in day or night, and they like the snapshots that it can take. So, what is the Detail Max engine? It consists of 3 technologies, each of which aims to boost the clarity of your photos. Let's take a look at the first one, Ultra Clear Mode. It doubles the resolution of your photos, and it produces photos in a storage-friendly way. Let's just check out comparison shots. You'll find that in each of these 3 areas, the OnePlus 15R always pulls out more clarity, thanks to the Ultra Clear Mode. But that's not all. The second technology in our Detail Max engine is Clear Burst, which is powered by dual exposure. So, by using a short exposure to freeze the motion and a long exposure for wider dynamics, you can now capture high-quality snapshots at 10 photos per second. To see it in action, let's just check out this video. Thank you. That is the Clear Burst. And the third technology in our Detail Max engine is Clear Night engine, which further boosts the clarity of night photos, even when your night photo is shot handheld without any tripod. Let's check out the comparison shots. You'll find that with the Clear Night engine, in each of these 3 areas, the OnePlus 15R always turns out clearer than the other phone. So, this is the Detail Max engine with which you can capture stunning photos in day, night, or motion. OnePlus 15R downloads the same Detail Max engine from OnePlus 15. But do you think that's everything we've downloaded? Sorry, we're not done yet. 4K 120 is also coming to OnePlus 15R. With 4K 120, what you can capture is cinematic slow motions, which means you get to see the unseen moments in your real life. And these videos are perfect for posting on social media. And I've mentioned 15R is powerful, right? That means you can also edit 4K 120 videos straight on a OnePlus 15R. Let me show you how. You just go to a gallery and click Edit, and you select the piece that you want to slow down. Click Change Speed to dial it down to 0.2x. Click Save, and there you go. you now have a 4K 120 slow motion video, perfect for sharing on social media. Another technology in video that is coming to 15R is real-time tone mapping, with which it can always guarantee that you can get accurate and natural skin tone regardless of the environment. Let's just check out a group of comparison videos. You'll find that the puppy on the left easily turns purplish, but on the right, OnePlus 15R always captures the correct color tone. Another technology, continuous zoom in portrait mode, is also coming to OnePlus 15R. That means when you're shooting stunning portraits, you don't have to get limited to 1x or 2x. You now get greater freedom in framing. And finally, motion photos, with which you can now save every bit of your memory alive in your photos. But these memories alive are all about sharing, right? That is why OnePlus 15R is also one of the first devices to support sharing motion photos on Instagram. This is a brand new way to share your Instagram posts. Let me show you how. So in Instagram, just select the motion photo you want to share, click loop. And the beautiful thing is you can do multi-select so that you can share several motion photos at one go. Now you write the post you want to share, click share, and there you go. You now share multiple motion photos on Instagram. Trust me, when you start sharing Instagram posts like this, your friends will immediately come to you and ask, hey, how did you just do that? So, this is everything about OnePlus 15R. It is a performance beast. It has a personalized AI. It has a camera engine that creates clear and natural photos, all of which is supported by a design built to last. OnePlus 15R powers through your day without any limits. Now, I wonder if you might still recall this slide where we show all the industry firsts coming to the OnePlus 15. Now, by this time, it may surprise you that actually most of these firsts are also coming to the OnePlus 15R. By downloading all the firsts from OnePlus 15, OnePlus 15R is another first of its kind. That's all about the OnePlus 15R. Now, I would like to hand over the stage to my colleague Varun, who's going to talk about another product. Let's welcome.
Hello, everyone. Now, I'm almost doubling the screen size from 6.8-inch phone to a 12.1-inch tablet. But don't worry, that doesn't mean I'm doubling the presentation time. I promise. So beyond phones, we're building a whole family of devices. Audio, wearables, and tablets. The goal is fairly simple. All these devices work together to create a smart, seamless OnePlus ecosystem that keeps you connected every day. And today, we're especially excited to share what's next for our tablets. Earlier this year, the world was introduced to the OnePlus Pad 3 powerhouse, a truly flagship tablet. It was built for professionals who need top-tier creativity and productivity on the go. The media and our community loved it, with some calling it one of the best tablets of the year. But we want everyone to enjoy the signature OnePlus big screen with fast, smooth, all-day power for multitasking. We first launched the OnePlus Pad Go series in 2023, and our users loved it. For movies done right, productivity powered up, and everything in between. Basically, it handled everything except making your coffee. By the way, we're still working on that part. So what's next for the tech that fits perfectly into your life? Let's find out together. Today, we are thrilled to introduce the OnePlus Pad Go 2, our first 5G-enabled tablet. It's a multitasker's dream, effortlessly balancing your work and play. In short, designed for your flow. For the OnePlus Pad Go 2, we looked skywards to draw inspiration from the cosmos. Our latest tablet is available in 2 timeless and elegant color options. Meet Lavender Drift, crafted with precise grooves that flow and shift gracefully in the light. Our second gorgeous color is Shadow Black. You love the soft matte finish that scatters light, and the deep carbon black tones echo the boundless universe filled with endless possibilities ahead. It's so out of this world that even aliens would want to have one. With 2 timeless and elegant color options, OnePlus Pad Go 2 is made to be your always-on companion. From the campus, to the office, or to your home, it looks fantastic. But it's so much more than just a pretty face. Under the hood, the OnePlus Pad Go 2 packs a supersized 10,050 milliamp battery. That means exceptional battery life, enough for 7 movies back-to-back on a single charge. From Hollywood to Bollywood, say goodbye to battery anxiety and hello to a lot of popcorn. So we can't connect you to free popcorn, but we can connect you to 5G. As our first ever 5G supported tablet, it's always flow time. You get faster downloads, low latency gaming, and smoother live streams. You can even make calls right from your tablet. But we just have to talk about that gorgeous screen. Let's take a closer look. Our latest OnePlus tablet dazzles with incredible visuals. The difference is like moving from 2D cinema to 3D IMAX. But a short disclaimer here. OnePlus cannot be held responsible for any injuries caused by jaws dropping. Strap in for buttery smooth gameplay, razor-sharp photos, and videos with rich, true-to-life color. So wherever you are, it always feels like movie night. Of course, life isn't just about fun. The stunning display makes reading and writing feel so much better too. On standard 16:10 ratio tablets, you're always pinching, zooming, or squeezing your notes into a cramped space. The innovative 7:5 read-fit display is write-friendly with 14% more real estate than 16:10 ratio. More space to read, more space to write. It just feels right. Now reading and writing finally feel natural in landscape or portrait, thanks to the book-like ratio. It's a top choice for students who want a perfect fit for their backpacks and pack more productivity into their life. Not only does the 7:5 read-fit display give you more space, but it is also easier on your eyes. Advanced eye comfort technology is certified by Tube Island. It helps protect your eyes so you can safely study, work, or probably pretend to do either for a longer in comfort. Now it's time for all multitaskers to assemble. We are delighted to introduce the ultimate productivity sidekicks for your OnePlus Pad Go 2. Each accessory and feature work seamlessly together right out of the box. Together, they are a team that helps to max your productivity and time. First, meet the new Stylo. It's writing done right with a smooth paper writing feel. Ultra-responsive digital ink keeps flowing for no slip-ups, just flawless write-ups. And with up to 20 hours of battery, you'll run out of ideas before it runs out of power. It's perfect for all-nighters. And taking notes has never felt easier. Our Notes app is now your go-to place for quick thoughts, study notes, and even your next big idea. Pair it with new Stylo and powerful smart handwriting feature really come alive. Let's take a look at 3 great ways to make your idea flow faster and smoother. With handwriting enhancement, write naturally and the tablet automatically turns messy handwriting into neat, stylized text. We've also made number crunching way easier with handwritten calculation, that too especially for students. Just write the equation with your Stylo and the answer appears instantly right inside the notes. And with quick insertion, just circle and tap, and the image drops straight into your notes. All of this versatility is intelligently yours, powered by our next generation Oxygen OS 16. So get ready for a tablet that actually gets you. With OnePlus AI in Oxygen OS 16, you've got a smart daily assistant on tap. Simply activate it and max out your efficiency with tools like AI Writer, AI Recorder, and AI Speaker. So the hard work feels a whole lot easier. From summarizing meetings to drafting great speeches, OnePlus has made getting into your flow state effortless. But the icing on the cake is the exclusive and acclaimed OnePlus Open Canvas. 2 split screen, 1 floating window means unlimited possibilities. Now you can write, research, and stream all at the same time without your workflow or probably your brain crashing. This is the brand new OnePlus Pad Go 2 designed for your flow. Dive into an IMAX-sized display for work and play, and with dedicated stylo plus Notes app for silky smooth note-taking. And Oxygen OS 16, that's ultra smooth and intelligently yours. All backed by a super-sized battery and 5G on board for power and connectivity that lasts. Now, before we move to the ecosystem part, let's take a look at the short video.
Please give me the number now. Okay. Let's recap.
Wasn't that amazing? Beyond the 2 exceptional products we've shared today, we're building something even bigger, the OnePlus ecosystem. For years, we've been obsessed with one goal, making your device feel like one team. Yes, the one in the OnePlus. We believe great tech shouldn't live alone. It should work together effortlessly with you at the center. Here are 3 powerful ways we've simplified seamless connectivity. Starting with data sharing. Your OnePlus phone quietly shares its network with your tablet using 30% less power. And your tablet even borrows your phone's GPS for sharper, more precise positioning. Next is shared gallery. Media creators, this one is for you. Shared gallery beams photos and videos from your phone to your tablet, ready for real-time edits and glow-ups. But my favorite one is screen mirroring. It puts my OnePlus phone on the tablet in a floating window, so I can drag files, reply to messages, and even take call in one friction-free space. So my boss thinks I have unlocked a new level of multitasking. Nice. But upping the ecosystem game doesn't stop at your phone and tablet. We hear you. With dual device connection, your audio follows you. Take a call on your phone, then slide straight back into your movie on the tablet. And with your watch as a remote, you can swipe through videos without even picking up your phone. I think this is the ultimate upgrade for professional couch potatoes and late night scrollers. So OnePlus devices play nice together. But what about with everyone else? Meet O+ Connect, built to tear down barriers between brands and enable seamless sharing across different ecosystems such as iOS and Windows. Your tablet now links smoothly with your favorite phones, tablets, and computer, share files and smiles, and stay in sync without missing a beat. No more limits, just cross-device connectivity that feels natural and effortless. That's the power of ecosystem designed to be boundless. One ecosystem, endless harmony. With OnePlus, your device and even others work flawlessly together. And now, I'll hand it back to Robin to talk about what really makes OnePlus special, our incredible community.
All right, you have just seen the products, the OnePlus 15R and the OnePlus Pad Go 2. Powerful hardware, tireless innovation, cutting-edge engineering. But what truly makes them matter is you, OnePlus community. Our community is why this product exists. You give them purpose. You keep them alive long after launch day. That's the true meaning of Rise as One. It goes beyond the theme of our 12th year. It's our truth. OnePlus only rises when we rise together. It's about you, engineers, designers, creators, testers, fans, moving forward as one with one vision. Because from day one, OnePlus wasn't built alone. It was built with you. Today, the OnePlus community is over 8 million strong, spanning over 150 countries, powered by tens of millions of posts, ideas, and conversations. And with Bengaluru, India continues to be our most passionate, influential, and unstoppable community in the world. Most brands build products first and the communities later. But we did the opposite. In 2013, before launching a single device, we started our forum a year before the iconic OnePlus One, because this brand was built on conversation, not isolation. By listening to you first, we created the devices you are proud to carry. On behalf of everyone at OnePlus, thank you for working with us on our journey. For your ideas, your honesty, and your trust. Your support doesn't just guide us, you've grown us, and we never take it for granted. To tell you more, let me invite Yash.
I know, it's been a long keynote, and I know you're impatiently waiting for the prize. But before that, let me tell you something else. So, Bengaluru continues to be our most passionate community here, right? We have a lucky draw. So people at the back, please wait. And people on the live stream, before we started today, we had a lucky draw. So please don't leave. All right. Sorry. I'm sorry, give me 1 second. At OnePlus, our community is our co-creation engine. It's a direct line from the people building the product to you, of course. You are our North Star. This is real. Over the last 4 years, over 4,000 of you have tested our earliest prototypes. From our Open Ears forum, you have helped design the camera experience to the design, everything else. And as OnePlus turns 12, we wanted to look beyond specs and launches, because the true history of OnePlus is written in people. So, this year, we brought together 12 members, creators, explorers, never settlers. And their stories aren't just about products. They are about what these products have made possible. Whether it's capturing a once-in-a-lifetime moment, discovering new passions, finding a spark of creativity, or pushing your limits a little further. They show that a community is built by people who bring meaning to it, and that OnePlus is at its best when we let those moments happen. And now, the moment we all have been waiting for. It's time to put the spotlight back to you, because this is not a normal lucky draw. This is a community spotlight. No ticket boxes, no random slips. Tonight, the crowd decides the winners. In this hall, we have spotlights that are ready to move. And it's looking for the most electric, most energetic, and the loudest voice in this hall. The spotlights are going to lock on 2 lucky people, and those 2 lucky people will be the first people in the world to go home with the OnePlus Pad Go 2. Are you guys ready? Yes? You right? Hold on, I'll give you a countdown. That energy is what made me nervous when I got on stage here. Keep that up. Yes. Bengaluru, 3, 2, 1, let's hear it. Do we have our winners? We have our first winner right there. Congratulations. You get the OnePlus Pad Go 2. JP or Varun, please. All right. Now for the second winner of the OnePlus Pad Go 2. Can we do that again? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Did we get it? Did we get it? We did! Yes, you are the lucky winner of the OnePlus Pad Go 2. Varun. Right there. Yes, on the spotlight. All right. Should we wrap it up here? 2 winners? Or do you want more? Okay. We did the OnePlus Pad Go 2. We are not going to forget the star of the night, the OnePlus 15R. In true OnePlus fashion, 2 more OnePlus 15Rs. Let's have it. I can't hear you. All right. Here we have it. Bengaluru, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Do we have our winners? Yes, we do. We have our first winner of the OnePlus 15R. Congratulations. JP is going to find you. All right. Okay, for realsies this time, this is the last one. And now you need to take the energy up a notch. The final winner of the OnePlus 15R is right here. Right here in the front. All right, are we ready for the final winner? We are? Bengaluru, at the count of 3, 2, 1, let's go! Let me hear you. Do we have our winners? We have a winner right here. Congratulations. We have a winner. We have a winner. Bengaluru, that energy, that excitement, all of that is what makes community special and me nervous on stage.
Pitcher Abi Baki Hey Mere Dost. This is what you came to hear. How you can get your hands on the amazing OnePlus 15R and OnePlus Pad Go 2. First, let's talk about OnePlus 15R, our ultimate value flagship. In India, OnePlus 15R will be available starting from 44,999 rupees for the 12 gigabyte and 256 gigabyte version. For our North America friends, OnePlus 15R is available starting at $699 for the 12 gigabyte and 256 gigabyte version. Then, for our EU and UK fans, OnePlus 15R starts at €699 and £649 for the 12 gigabyte and 256 gigabyte version. Wherever you are, you can find more information on all of the OnePlus 15R options and pre-book offers right now at oneplus.com. But be quick, because once these offers have gone, they've gone. Next, let's talk about the really competitive pricing of OnePlus Pad Go 2, our new affordable tablet. In India, OnePlus Pad Go 2 will be available starting at 23,999 rupees for the 8 gigabyte and 128 gigabyte Wi-Fi version, and 29,999 rupees for the 8 gigabyte and 256 gigabyte 5G version. For our North America friends, Pad Go 2 will be $399 for the 8 gigabyte and 128 gigabyte Wi-Fi version. Then for EU and UK fans, OnePlus Pad Go 2 starts at €349 and £319 for the 8GB and 128GB Wi-Fi version, and €449 and £399 for the 8GB and 256GB 5G version. Meanwhile, OnePlus Pad Go 2's accessories, the Pad Go 2 Stylo and Pad Go 2 Folio case, are available across the world at OnePlus.com. Again, you can find full details of local pricing and information on all pre-book bonuses at OnePlus.com right now. Plus, don't forget our amazing accessories too, including an all-new backpack that's very sweet. And also, thank you to all our partners for supporting us on our journey too. And that's it for today's live stream.